There is a moment in many men's lives when they notice something has changed. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but quietly. Maybe the energy that used to come naturally now requires effort. Maybe the confidence that once felt automatic now feels like something you have to rebuild every morning. Maybe your body is sending small signals that you choose to ignore because life is busy, responsibilities are growing, and there are always more important things to handle. But what if those small signals are not random? What if your body has been trying to communicate with you for years? The truth is, after the age of 30, many men begin to experience changes in their sexual health, hormones, energy levels, and overall vitality. But the surprising part is that the biggest threats are often not the things men worry about. It is not always one major mistake. It is usually the small daily habits repeated over months and years. The late nights you thought didn't matter, the stress you accepted as normal, the food choices you made because you were too busy to think, the lack of movement because your schedule became more important than your body, the constant pressure to perform, while ignoring the foundation that creates performance. These habits do not announce themselves. They do not come with a warning sign. They slowly influence your hormones, your circulation, your confidence, and the way you feel inside your own body. And the most dangerous part, many men do not realize what is happening until their body forces them to pay attention. Imagine your body as a powerful machine designed to protect you. Every day, it gives you information, your energy levels, your mood, your sleep quality, your strength, and even your sexual health are messages. But modern life has trained many men to ignore these messages. A man can spend hours maintaining his car, updating his phone, managing his career, and solving problems for everyone around him while completely ignoring the most important system he owns. His own body. Your sexual health is not separate from your overall health. It is connected to your blood vessels, your heart, your brain, your hormones, your metabolism, and your emotional state. The same blood flow that supports your heart also supports erectile function. The same hormones that influence your muscle mass and energy also influence sexual desire. The same stress hormones that help you survive difficult situations can slowly work against your reproductive system when they remain elevated for too long. This is why sexual health after 30 is not just about intimacy. It is about vitality. It is about feeling alive. It is about waking up with confidence and knowing your body is working with you, not against you. Today, we are going to uncover the hidden habits that many men unknowingly practice every single day. Habits that can quietly damage testosterone levels, reduce circulation, affect erectile health, increase inflammation, and accelerate aging. But this is not a video about fear. This is a video about awareness. Because once you understand what is happening inside your body, you gain the power to change it. The first hidden habit is something many men consider harmless. Something millions of people do every single night, and it begins with a simple decision. I'll just stay awake a little longer. It sounds innocent. You finish work late. You watch another episode. You scroll through your phone. You answer a few messages. You tell yourself you will sleep tomorrow, but your body does not understand your schedule. Your body follows biology. Sleep is not simply a period when you stop being active. It is a powerful repair process where your brain, hormones, and body systems reset. During deep sleep, your body performs important functions that directly influence male health. One of the most important is testosterone regulation. Testosterone is not just a hormone connected to muscles or sexual function. It influences energy, mood, motivation, confidence, and overall male vitality. Many men think testosterone problems only happen because of age, but the reality is that lifestyle factors can strongly influence hormone balance. Poor sleep quality, especially over a long period, can affect the body's ability to maintain healthy testosterone production. Think about a man named Daniel. Daniel is 38 years old. He has a successful career, a family, and many responsibilities. He believes he is doing everything right because he works hard, but every night, he sleeps 5 or 6 hours. He wakes up tired. He drinks coffee to push through the day. He feels less motivated. He notices changes in his mood and confidence. At first, he blames aging. But the problem is not simply the number on his birthday. His body is exhausted. It has been trying to repair itself while he continues demanding more from it. The human body is not designed to run endlessly without recovery. A phone battery eventually loses power if it is never properly charged. Your body works the same way. And sleep is one of the deepest forms of charging. Another hidden habit that damages male sexual health is sitting too much. Modern men spend more time sitting than almost any generation before them. Driving, working at a desk, watching television. Using computers, scrolling on phones, the human body was designed for movement. Your circulation depends on activity, and blood flow is one of the foundations of sexual health. An erection is not simply a sexual event. It is a complex biological process involving nerves, hormones, and healthy blood vessels. When blood vessels are healthy and flexible, circulation works efficiently. But when lifestyle choices contribute to poor cardiovascular health, inflammation, and reduced circulation, sexual function can be affected. Many men focus only on the sexual organs while ignoring the cardiovascular system that supports them. But the truth is simple. Healthy blood vessels create healthy circulation. Healthy circulation supports sexual function. This is why doctors often consider sexual health an important reflection of overall health. Your body often reveals problems before other symptoms appear. A man may ignore his rising blood pressure, increasing waist size, poor diet, and lack of exercise. But when he notices changes in sexual performance, suddenly he becomes concerned. The body was speaking all along. He just wasn't listening. Movement does not need to mean spending hours in a gym. Walking daily, resistance training, stretching, and staying physically active can support better circulation, healthier metabolism, and improved hormone balance. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency, because your body responds to what you repeatedly do, not what you occasionally do. And this leads us to another hidden habit that affects millions of men: living in a constant state of stress. Stress is one of the most misunderstood forces in modern life. A little stress can protect you. It can help you focus. It can help you respond during emergencies. But chronic stress is different. When your brain constantly receives signals that you are under pressure, your body begins producing more stress hormones like cortisol. And when cortisol remains elevated for too long, it can interfere with many systems, including hormonal balance. A man who is constantly stressed may not realize that his body is prioritizing survival over reproduction. The brain is incredibly intelligent. When it senses danger, it focuses on immediate survival. But modern threats are often psychological, deadlines, financial pressure, constant notifications, work demands, emotional exhaustion. Your brain may react to an overflowing inbox almost the same way it reacts to danger. The body cannot always distinguish between physical threats and constant mental pressure. This is why learning to manage stress is not just about feeling calmer. It is about protecting your entire health system, because a healthy male body requires balance, balance between work and recovery, between ambition and rest, between pushing forward and allowing yourself to heal. And now we reach a habit that many men underestimate completely. Ignoring nutrition. Many men think food is only about weight. But food is information. Every meal sends signals to your body. Some foods tell your body to reduce inflammation. Some foods support healthy hormones. Some foods damage metabolic health when consumed excessively. Your body is constantly rebuilding itself from the nutrients you provide, the quality of your hormones, your blood vessels, and your cells depends partly on the raw materials you give your body. A man cannot expect premium performance from a body constantly running on poor fuel. The good news is that small changes can create powerful results, and one of the simplest nutritional additions many men overlook is something that has been part of human diets for thousands of years. Nuts, small, powerful, nutrient-dense foods that contain healthy fats, minerals, antioxidants, and compounds that support overall health. Certain nuts can support cardiovascular health, which is closely connected to sexual health. For example, walnuts contain omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants that may support healthy blood vessels. Almonds provide magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats that contribute to overall metabolic health. Brazil nuts contain selenium, a mineral involved in thyroid function and antioxidant protection. Pistachios contain nutrients associated with cardiovascular health and may support healthy blood flow. But remember, no single food magically transforms health. A handful of nuts cannot erase years of poor sleep, chronic stress, inactivity, or unhealthy habits. The power comes from the complete lifestyle pattern. Nutrition is one piece of the puzzle. Movement is another. Sleep is another. Stress management is another. Together, they create the environment where your body can function at its best. And this is where many men make a mistake. They search for one miracle solution, one supplement, one secret food, one quick fix. But the strongest transformations usually come from simple habits repeated consistently. The body rewards patience. It responds to the choices you make every day. And in the next part, we will uncover more hidden habits that can silently affect male sexual health after 30, including the everyday choices that influence prostate health, hormone balance, testosterone, and long-term vitality. Because sometimes the biggest changes come from the things we never thought were important. There is something important every man needs to understand about his body. Your health does not disappear overnight. It slowly changes based on the signals you send it every day. A single unhealthy meal does not destroy your health. One stressful day does not damage your hormones forever. One night of poor sleep does not ruin your energy. But when small negative choices become repeated patterns, your body begins adapting to them. And sometimes the adaptation is not what you want. The body is always trying to protect you. If you constantly give it stress, it prepares for stress. If you constantly deprive it of rest, it learns to function with less energy. If you constantly feed it poor nutrition, it adjusts to survive with fewer resources. But surviving is not the same as thriving. Many men reach their 30s and 40s believing that feeling tired, losing motivation, gaining belly fat, and experiencing changes in sexual health are simply unavoidable parts of aging. But aging itself is not the enemy. How you treat your body during the aging process matters. A healthy 45-year-old can have more energy and confidence than an unhealthy 30-year-old. The difference is not only genetics. The difference is daily habits. One of the most overlooked habits affecting male sexual health is excessive alcohol consumption. For many men, Alcohol is connected to relaxation, social events, celebrations, and stress relief. A drink after work may seem harmless. A few drinks on the weekend may feel normal. But the body does not only experience alcohol as a social activity, it experiences it as a biological substance that must be processed. Heavy or frequent alcohol consumption can influence hormone balance, sleep quality, liver function, and circulation. And the liver plays a much bigger role in male health than many people realize. Your liver helps process hormones and maintain balance inside your body. When the liver is constantly under pressure, the entire hormonal environment can be affected. Testosterone levels, estrogen balance, and metabolism are all connected to how efficiently your body functions. Imagine a factory where one important machine starts slowing down. At first, production continues. Nobody notices, but over time, small delays begin affecting everything. The body works in a similar way. One system affects another. Hormones affect energy. Energy affects activity. Activity affects circulation. Circulation affects sexual function. Everything is connected. Another hidden habit many men ignore is carrying excess belly fat. A lot of men think weight is only about appearance, but abdominal fat is not just stored energy. It is biologically active tissue. It can influence inflammation and hormone balance. As men gain more visceral fat, the fat stored around internal organs, the body can experience changes that may negatively affect metabolic health. This is one reason why waist size often tells a deeper story than body weight alone. A man can step on a scale and see only a number, but his waistline may reveal information about his lifestyle, activity level, nutrition, and internal health. Consider another example. Michael is 42 years old. He is not severely overweight. He still works. He still handles responsibilities. From the outside, everything looks normal, but over several years, his routine changed. Less exercise, more processed food, more sitting, more stress. His waist slowly increased. He started feeling tired more often. His confidence decreased. He assumed this was just part of getting older, but his body was responding to years of small changes. The good news is that the body is adaptable. The same way negative habits create negative changes, positive habits can create positive changes. A daily walk, strength, training better food choices, improved sleep, lower stress. Small actions repeated consistently can create a completely different future. Another major habit that affects male sexual health is ignoring strength training. Many men believe exercise is only about building muscles, but resistance training sends powerful signals throughout the body. It supports muscle maintenance, bone health, metabolism, and overall physical function. Muscles are not just about appearance. They are active tissues that influence how your body uses energy. As men age, maintaining muscle becomes increasingly important. A stronger body often supports better confidence, better mobility, and better long-term health. Strength training does not mean you need to become a bodybuilder. It means reminding your body that it is still capable of growth and adaptation. Your body listens to the messages you send. When you challenge it, it adapts. When you neglect it, it adapts in a different direction. Now let's talk about something many men experience, but rarely discuss openly: the psychological side of sexual health. Many conversations about male sexual health focus only on physical factors, hormones, blood flow, nutrition, exercise. But the brain plays an enormous role. Sexual health is not only physical. It is also emotional and psychological. Confidence, stress levels, relationship quality, and self-image all influence how a man experiences intimacy. A man can have healthy biology but struggle because his mind is overwhelmed. Constant anxiety can create a cycle. A man worries about his performance. The worry increases stress. The stress affects confidence. The lack of confidence creates more worry. The cycle continues. This is why understanding the connection between mind and body is so important. Your brain and body are not separate systems. They communicate constantly. The thoughts you repeat, the stress you carry, the way you view yourself, all of these influence your overall well-being. Another hidden habit damaging many men today is excessive screen time, especially late at night. Technology has created incredible opportunities. But the same devices that connect us to the world can disconnect us from our own bodies. Many men spend the final moments of their day staring at a screen. The brain receives constant stimulation. New information, mass videos, notifications. The nervous system stays active when it should be preparing for rest. The result? Poorer sleep quality, more mental fatigue, less recovery. And over time, this can influence energy, mood, and hormonal balance. The bedroom should be a place where the body learns to slow down. But for many people, it has become an extension of the workplace and entertainment world. The brain never receives the message. It is time to recover. And recovery is where healing happens. Another overlooked factor is hydration. Water seems simple, almost too simple, but every system in your body depends on proper hydration. Blood circulation, energy production, temperature regulation, and cellular function all require adequate fluids. Even mild dehydration can affect how you feel and perform throughout the day. Many men wait until they feel extremely thirsty. But thirst is already a signal that your body needs attention. Healthy living is often not about complicated strategies. It is about respecting basic needs: sleep, movement, nutrition, hydration, recovery. These foundations may sound ordinary, but ordinary habits create extraordinary results when practiced consistently. Now, there is another hidden habit that can quietly affect male health. Avoiding regular health checkups. Many men are comfortable maintaining their cars, but uncomfortable maintaining their bodies. They wait until something feels seriously wrong. But prevention is powerful. Your body often provides early signs before major problems develop. Blood pressure changes, blood sugar changes, hormone changes, cholesterol changes. These things can often be identified before they become bigger issues. A health check is not an admission of weakness. It is an act of responsibility. A man who takes care of his health is protecting his future self. He is protecting his energy, his relationships, his independence, his ability to enjoy life. Because the goal is not simply to live longer, the goal is to live better, to wake up feeling capable, to have the energy to experience life, to feel connected to yourself. And this brings us to one of the most important truths about male sexual health. Your body is not your enemy. It is your messenger. The changes you notice are not always something to fear. Sometimes they are invitations on invitations to pay attention, on invitations to make better choices, on invitations to rebuild the relationship you have with yourself. Because after 30, your body is not asking for perfection, it is asking for respect. And in the next part, we will go deeper into the habits that affect prostate health, blood circulation, testosterone support, and the foods that can help men protect their vitality as they age. The small decisions you make today may determine how strong, confident, and energetic you feel years from now. As we come to the end of this journey, remember one powerful truth. Your body is always communicating with you. The changes you notice after 30 are not simply signs of getting older. They are often signals asking you to pay attention. Your energy, your confidence, your hormones, your circulation, and your sexual health are all connected to the choices you make every single day. The habits that quietly damage male sexual health are rarely dramatic. They are the small things repeated over time: poor sleep, constant stress, lack of movement, unhealthy eating, ignoring your body's signals, and forgetting that your health needs daily care. But the same way negative habits can slowly weaken your body, positive habits can slowly rebuild it. A better night of sleep, a healthier meal, a daily walk, strength training, managing stress, taking time to recover, making better choices consistently. These simple actions may seem small, but over time they create a stronger foundation for your hormones, blood flow, energy, and overall vitality. Your sexual health is not just about performance. It is a reflection of your internal health, your confidence, your lifestyle, and the relationship you have with yourself. The goal is not to chase youth. The goal is to protect your strength, your independence, and your ability to enjoy life at every stage. Never ignore the messages your body sends you. Listen to it. Respect it. Take care of it, because the best time to improve your health is not tomorrow. It is the decision you make today. If this video helped you understand your body better, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who may need this information, and subscribe for more science-based health content that helps you become stronger, healthier, and more confident. Remember, your body is not working against you. It is always trying to work for you. You just have to start listening.